It's the middle of the night. Pitch black. The only noise is the whirlwind of thoughts racing through her mind. An unfinished essay for tomorrow, a student council meeting, a fundraiser event that demands organizing, and exam preparation that keep falling behind. The windows haven't been opened in days. She's stuck at her desk, caught in a cycle that she created but cannot break. She's lost her purpose, lost her grip, and cannot even seem to remember the intent behind it all. Why she's even pushing herself so hard in the first place. Her name is Emily. And this could be you, but it could also be me. In fact, many of us may have felt this at some point, but even if asked, isn't something we'd admit to or talk about. What if I told you I used to, and must admit that from time to time I still am, a victim of the do-it-all or be-nothing mentality? My dream had always been hospitality. However, my good grades in maths and economics made my teachers push me toward a study in economics. In their words, why study wine and cocktails when you could be doing real economics? That's what will serve you in life. Over time, their countless remarks started getting to me and started convincing me that economics was what I wanted as well. Standing here today, I can assure you it definitely wasn't. But I enrolled there anyway, completely convinced that this was right for me because, well, everyone told me so. But after arriving at this particular university, I quickly realized that simply being enrolled there wouldn't be enough. In just the first week, they told us that we must join endless committees, listen to numerous podcasts, read numerous books, or else we'd risk losing our careers if we didn't. A career my 17-year-old self wasn't even aware had started yet. The pressure was overwhelming. How on earth was I to work all this into my schedule and have any personal life at all? So I sat there, thinking of all those I would let down if I left and started over to follow my own passion. I had finally decided that this path, this rat race, as impressive as it seemed, just wasn't meant for me and didn't align with my goals. During my internship, I was talking with a client, and we were talking about this subject, about this fast life. We realized that today, the only thing that matters is rapidity and exposure. While I was struggling to understand what was going on in my head when I finally decided to leave this university, I realized I wasn't that alone. Did you know that 1/3 of first-year university students suffer from a mental health issue requiring professional help? And were you aware that in a World Health Organization study, 42.3% of university students suffer from a mental health issue resulting from too high pressure? And you're telling me that in the most prestigious schools, where pressure is at its peak, where everyone is fighting to have the best internship, the best GPA, where we are constantly expected to be excellent, no one encounters these issues? Interesting. But whatever ideas we may have been told, whatever may have been instilled upon us, we can't simply ignore the dramatic change of pace life and work have undergone. I mean, our generation has to navigate a world full of technological change, non-stop communication, and pressure to keep up with it all. We're expected to respond to emails at 1 a.m., to jump on Zoom meetings from anywhere at any time, always connected, always expected to be on. I mean, even our education systems are struggling to adapt. So no wonder we sometimes find ourselves struggling too. As I said, during my internship, a client and I were discussing this subject. He said that even though life had dramatically changed, that pace is quicker than ever, the one thing that will always remain true is that in order to succeed, you must work harder than anyone else, but never forget why, and try not to lose yourself trying to get there. He's right. I mean, no matter how much times have changed, chasing success requires hard work and discipline, whether we want to or not. But as I said, today it's about exposure and rapidity, whatever that may look like, whether it's committees or any other responsibility that gets you quick results and might also reflect well as a LinkedIn post. But if none of these achievements truly mean anything to you, do they really contribute to your success, or do they just leave you feeling lost and distracted from your end goal? Success isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things. Step one to any success story you'll ever hear about is intention. Start spending your time intentionally, even if it doesn't fit their expectations. Stop trying to do everything and anything, fearing you'll miss out on the one opportunity that might lead you to success. Instead, feel the relief of missing out, knowing you're staying true to your own path. So what I'm trying to say, and what I would like you to remember, is that it's completely normal and even somewhat necessary at our age to crave success, have ambition, and put pressure on ourselves. But I'm not pretending I have all the answers and know everything. I myself am still struggling to understand the importance of self-fulfillment on our way to success. But what I'm asking you to realize is that success comes at a price, and it isn't cheap. So make sure that the success you're chasing is really worth it, and that doesn't exclude your well-being. Intention is what turns your hard work into a path towards success. Ask yourself this: will this contribute to my end goal, or will it simply meet their expectations? Because chasing pebbles aimlessly isn't what's going to lead you to success. However, placing them with intention is what will build the path that leads you there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eva. Suddenly